What if I told you that the device Apple is about to put on your entertainment center is not just a way to stream Netflix, but the single most critical piece of hardware in their entire smart home ecosystem? What if I told you that in 2025, the Apple TV finally stops being a device and becomes the brain? For years, we've settled. We've accepted the lag, the compromises, the half-baked smart home integrations. We've watched gaming on the big screen become a two-player race between Sony and Microsoft. But everything is about to change. We're not here to talk about a faster chip, though it is staggeringly fast. We're here to talk about the silent revolution that will transform your living room from a place where you watch content to a seamless, intelligent, hyper-responsive control center where you live your life. This is the Apple TV 4K for 2025. And by the end of this deep dive, you'll understand why spending $179 on a streaming box might be the smartest investment you make all year. Stick around, because we're diving into the secret AI core, the controller redesign that solves years of complaints, and the one feature that makes every previous Apple TV obsolete. Let's start with the engine. Forget the A15, that was the past. The 2025 model houses the rumored A18 Bionic, a chip previously reserved for the flagship iPhones. This isn't an upgrade. It's a technological declaration of war against performance bottlenecks. Why does your streaming box need a processor this powerful? The answer isn't 4K streaming. That's easy. The answer is artificial intelligence and low-latency gaming. Imagine this. You're scrolling through Netflix, and instead of generic recommendations, the Apple TV now predicts what you want to watch based not just on your history, but on the time of day, the weather outside, and who else is sitting on the couch. That's the new tvOS AI at work, powered by the A18's neural engine. It's an interface that molds itself around your family's routine. And latency? That fractional delay between when you press a button and when the action happens on screen. For serious gamers, that delay is death. With the A18, Apple is promising an unprecedented sub-2 millisecond latency for the new Apple Arcade titles. This isn't just better. It's a true console-level experience hiding in a sleek black box. The performance upgrade is the foundation of everything else we're about to cover. Without this silent nuclear reactor running under the hood, the next groundbreaking features simply wouldn't be possible. This is where the Apple TV stops being a shared family device and starts being your personal device. The operating system, tvOS 19, has been completely redesigned around two words: personalization and control. Gone are the days of a single shared interface. New profile switching is instant, utilizing Face ID recognition from your connected iPhone or even a subtle camera sensor on the box itself. Walk into the room, and the TV instantly switches to your profile, your watch list, your recommendations, your HomeKit layout. But the real game changer is the home screen widget integration. Think of your iPhone's lock screen, but on your 75-inch TV. You can now pin live feeds of your security cameras, a personalized weather forecast, or even a live updating scoreboard for your favorite sports team, all while a movie is paused or background music is playing. The sheer speed of navigating this new, dense interface is staggering. We're talking instant app launches and zero buffering, even when multitasking. The Apple TV is no longer just a source. It's a transparent layer running over your entire television experience. This seamless, uninterrupted flow is what justifies the premium price tag. You're not paying for features. You're paying for the absence of frustration. If you own a single HomeKit device, a lock, a light, a thermostat, listen closely because this next segment is critical. The Apple TV has always been a home hub, but the 2025 model takes on the role of the Matter Protocol master key. The reliability of your entire smart home network now rests on this device. Apple has integrated a new, dedicated thread radio that makes your accessories instantly responsive, regardless of the brand. No more no-response errors. The biggest win here is the advanced security and camera integration. Imagine a package arrives. A discrete banner pops up on the corner of your screen, showing a live video feed from your front door. Camera. Press and hold a button on the new remote, and you can instantly speak to the delivery person through your TV speakers. But the killer app for the smart home is the new proactive scenes. The Apple TV, leveraging its powerful AI, can now initiate complex scenes based on external cues. For example, when you pause a movie at 10 p.m., the TV detects the change in state and automatically dims the living room lights, locks the front door, and switches the thermostat to night mode. It's an ecosystem that doesn't just react to you, it anticipates your needs. We have to talk about the remote. For years, this was Apple's biggest failure. The new remote is a complete, total surrender to user feedback, and it's magnificent. It's slightly heavier, eliminating that cheap, slippery feel. It features a dedicated, customizable action button, just like the iPhone 16, which you can program to instantly pull up your favorite sports app, the home view, or even mute the volume completely. And the one feature we've been begging for, UWB, ultra-wideband, integration for Find My capabilities. Lose the remote? Just ask Siri on your HomePod, and the remote plays a loud, distinct sound, navigating you right to it. It's a small addition that ends a decade of frustration. So who is this for? If you're a casual streamer who just needs Netflix, stick with a cheap dongle. But if you're a power user, if you're invested in the Apple ecosystem, if you've been waiting for a device that seamlessly merges entertainment, gaming, and a reliable smart home, then the Apple TV 4K 2025 is not a luxury. It is an essential, foundational component of the modern intelligent home. It's the device that finally fulfills Apple's promise. It's the invisible piece of tech that works so flawlessly you forget it's even there. That, in the end, is the highest praise any piece of technology can receive. What feature are you most excited about? The new gaming speeds, the home screen widgets, or the perfect remote? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see my deep dive on the new Apple Arcade titles coming this fall, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss it. You're looking at the new Apple TV 4K, and you think you know what it is. A small, black box for streaming Netflix. You think you can skip this upgrade? I'm here to tell you why this device is not an optional accessory, but the centerpiece that completes the Apple ecosystem in your home, and why it is the one upgrade that will leave your PlayStation and Xbox gathering dust. This is the 2025 Apple TV. It is not just faster, it is a living room paradigm shift. Let's cut straight to the numbers that matter. The previous model was fast, but the 2025 version houses the A17 Pro chip. This is not an iterative bump. This is a console-class processor being dedicated to your streaming and gaming. Why do you need an A17 Pro? Because this is the device that finally unlocks true 4K per 120Hz gaming with variable refresh rate, or VRR. If you're a gamer, you understand the magnitude of that statement. Ultra-smooth motion, zero screen tearing, and the kind of high-fidelity graphics previously reserved for $500 plus dedicated consoles. This box, combined with a high-end TV, is now a legitimate, powerhouse gaming machine running titles that simply cannot be run on any competitive streaming device. But it's not just gaming. This extreme power enables the most fluid, lag-free user experience you've ever seen. Apps launch instantly. Switching between a massive AAA game and a 4K Dolby Vision movie is immediate. The experience is so seamless, you will realize you've been living with frustrating latency your entire life. This Apple TV removes the wait time. It removes the friction. It just works. Now, let's talk connectivity, because this is the silent hero that makes the A17 Pro shine. Apple is finally adopting Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6 in this device. Forget everything you think you know about Wi-Fi performance in your living room. Wi-Fi 7 is designed to handle multiple high-bandwidth streams simultaneously with near-zero interference. You can have a family member streaming an 8K file, another on a high-speed video call on their iPhone, and you could be in the middle of a major online game and nothing will lag. This level of dedicated bandwidth is what separates the casual device from the professional-grade home hub. The upgrade to Bluetooth 6 also means a new era FO, or wireless audio. Imagine lossless, high-fidelity audio passed through directly to your most advanced soundbars and home theater receivers. Audiophiles, this is your moment. The compromise is over. Your expensive Dolby Atmos setup can finally receive the pristine, uncompressed audio it deserves, streamed directly from your Apple TV. This transforms movie night from a casual viewing session into a fully immersive cinema experience. The new tvOS, rumored to be tvOS 19, is the software layer that binds this power together, and it has adopted a stunning, VisionOS-inspired redesign. The interface is no longer a set of flat icons. It is translucent, layered, and responds dynamically to the content. It's a subtle change, but it makes navigation feel modern, deep, and intuitive. But the real magic is the integration of Apple Intelligence. Imagine asking Siri to find a movie, and it doesn't just search titles. It searches within the movies you own, or even within your photo library for a scene you vaguely remember. The Apple TV becomes a personal, contextual assistant for your entertainment life. Personalized recommendations now take into account your daily habits, your schedule, and what you've been discussing with Siri across your other devices. This is a level of predictive curation that no other streaming platform can touch. And for your sanity, there's a rumored massive storage boost. With the base model potentially jumping to 128 gigabytes, you can download more massive arcade games, store more local media, and stop worrying about running out of space. The last piece of the puzzle is the tiny, essential, off-maligned remote. This time, Apple got it right. The new Siri remote is rumored to feature UWB, ultra-wideband, Find My capability that will finally end the eternal search between the couch cushions. You lose it? You ask Siri on your HomePod where it is, and it will emit a precise, loud tone. No more guessing. They're also rumored to be including backlit keys. In a dark home theater environment, this is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's a quiet acknowledgement from Apple that they are listening to the users who use this device as a primary home theater hub, not just a casual streamer. Finally, we are hearing whispers of external camera support. This means the Apple TV is prepared to become the main FaceTime hub for your entire family, allowing you to use your massive television for video calls, potentially leveraging your iPhone or an accessory camera for continuity features. Video conferencing on the big screen, seamlessly integrated into your social life. The Apple TV 4K 2025 is not an incremental update. It is Apple's full-stack response to the future of the connected home. It is a console killer for the casual gamer, a fidelity dream for the audiophile, and the single most reliable smart home hub ever produced. If you are invested in Apple, if you demand perfection in your entertainment, and if you're tired of latency and compromise, this is the device you have been waiting for. Don't buy it just for the apps. Buy it for the experience, the absolute, total, seamless absence of friction in your digital life. What is the one feature that makes you finally pull the trigger? Let me know in the comments. And be sure to subscribe for my full review when this monster finally launches.